Good morning, YouTubers. Tucker here, and today in about 6 hours at 12:30 p.m. we're gonna be making it to Utica, New York. This is it, guys. From there, it would be closer to Cooperstown. This has been quite a trip. Really quite a trip so far. And taking me from California to New York. It's just absolutely spectacular of what's going on.
This is not California, I promise.
Yeah, absolutely not. So, see you guys in New York.
The ID on the wall.
This is my first.
Wrigley Field.
This is my first view of Erie, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. That building's been here a minute.
Yeah. There are a bunch of old buildings here. I'm having my breakfast of buttermilk pancakes with sausage. Pork sausage, to be exact. So I'm going to give myself a little sample here. Okay. Now the pork sausage.
With a little syrup on it.
Yeah, a little syrup. That's a pretty good sausage.
Have you ever had the chicken and waffles yet?
I'm gonna give it a solid 3.5 out of 5. So it's got my approval.
I know it doesn't.
So here we are, folks, in the state of New York. Man, I can't believe I've never been here before. But I have to say, the outside world, the grasslands, the vineyard fields, everything here looks very nice here. With the exception, of course, of the gray skies and the rain.
Reminds you of home, doesn't it?
Yeah, in many ways.
Where it's always gray sky and rain.
So that's pretty much it. This journey towards Cooperstown is almost over.
It's on YouTube.
So we have come back from eating our breakfast, and we are now looking at the scenery of Western New York. There are no skyscrapers, as I initially assumed. That's way down south, around the ocean area. This here is mainly consisting of lush fields and trees, as well as grayness and rain too. But from what I see here, it looks beautiful out here. I think I'm going to enjoy this outing here over the next few days. Yeah. We're heading away from the urban areas and heading towards the countryside right here.
Union Auto Sales.
I don't think I see that any other place other than here in New York.
Pot Patrol. Yeah, weed's legal here too.
Yeah, just like California.
But of course, the first state to legalize it for recreational purposes was what?
Was what?
Yeah, what state legalized it first for recreational purposes?
New York?
I know, sir.
California?
No, sir.
Tell me.
Colorado.
Well, there you go, folks. Colorado. So here we are, folks, in Rochester, New York. This, by the way, happened to be the birthplace of what would later become the Sacramento Kings. Yeah, they actually started in New York as the
Monroe Community College.
As the Rochester Royals. And then eventually they moved from Rochester to Kansas City, becoming the Kansas City Kings, then the Kansas City Omaha Kings, and finally Kansas City Omaha leaves and goes to California, as we now currently know as the Sacramento Kings. That's for all you basketball fans out there who might be interested in history. And through the trees was Monroe College, which is seen as possibly one of the biggest colleges in Rochester here. It's definitely no bigger than New York City, but big enough to be seen as a tourist attraction.
About that.
We're still in the countryside heading towards Syracuse, New York for our next stop. I find this hard to believe myself that I actually traveled far, going from California to New York. I couldn't have asked for an experience better than this. So here we are in Syracuse, New York, which was home of the Syracuse Nationals basketball team in the NBA. And they would later move down from Syracuse, New York to Philadelphia and become the 76ers. Now Syracuse doesn't have as much of a professional team around here anymore. But yeah, looks really cool out here. Really does. So I decided to have my lunch of chicken a la rosa, and it literally looks like a TV dinner in there.
Yeah, it looks hot. That looks like vodka sauce.
Yeah. So let's just give it a little sampling here.
Well, that's pasta.
Yep. Yeah, come on. This looks good enough.
You're going to have cataract surgery in the next year or two. And I said, because at night I see that glare, that halo of light.
Yeah.
But it's
Amateurish.
out there on the horizon.
It's not that it's bad, it's just not very bright, right?
Yeah.
It gets a 3 out of 10.
Actually, I think that would be like either a 1 or a 2 out of 5 on that one.
Right, so 3 out of 10.
Yeah.
About the same score.
No go on the lunch there. In fact, I'm not the only one that has that problem. My father ordered a slow-braised beef short ribs, and it literally looked like TV dinner meatloaf. Yeah, lunch is a no-go. In terms of the best lunch that is served from this train and California Zephyr had the best. Without question, argument, or doubt. Yeah, no-go on this. So here we are, folks. We've managed to make it to our train stop in Utica, New York. Now all we gotta do is find a rental car, and from there we can go to Cooperstown. We did it, guys. We are almost there towards our destination. But other than that, getting from California to New York, we made it. So let's finish this. So this is the main terminal of the Utica train station. And these columns have aged pretty well. This has been around since 1914, the year World War I began with the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand. And there's even a barber shop for all you people who want to get a haircut there. Yeah, this is great, guys. It's really great stuff here. Take a look at this piece of work here.
Okay,
An old observation deck.
Arriving in 8 minutes, Doc.
All right, that's an old observation deck, most likely dating in the early Cold War period. Yeah, a very old train station.
And you know what time check-in is in a hotel, don't you?
What time? Usually
Yeah.
at 6 p.m.
No, about 4 p.m.
That's right, for the common one.
Well, after housekeeping has had a chance to work all day and clean them up.
Okay. And yeah, this is an old train station from one of the oldest states ever. This state of New York used to be America's capital before Washington, D.C. came into existence. When the Revolutionary War broke out, New York was America's capital when we just had the 13 colonies. Yeah, that's a little interesting fun fact about our country's history. So yeah, let's get going. So here we are, folks, in Utica, New York. We're soon going to get our rental car. So we have managed to get ourselves a car from Enterprise that we're going to be using for 3 days straight. This is it, guys. Let's get checked into our hotel and prepare for the big day tomorrow. The National Baseball Hall of Fame. Yeah, it's happening. So guys, I managed to find a hotel room for me and my father to try here, called the Heritage Inn. And this is what our room looks like. There's our TV, closet, there's the bathroom. This is what our beds look like. And if we were to look outside, this is how it looks outside here. We are right in the New York countryside here. Yeah. Nice little isolated inn, but it's fine. So now tomorrow comes the big day when we go to Cooperstown, New York for the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum. We made it, guys. We did it. Yeah. Well, we're heading out to New York Pizzeria, and as you can see here outside, it's gray and it's pouring, raining cats and dogs. Sort of reminds me of home. I thought I could get away from something like this in New York, but no. Instead, we got to deal with this. It's like the rain is saying, you can't get away from us. It's ridiculous. Hopefully we'll take our minds off of it with pizza. So here, right here is Cooperstown, New York. And right up there is New York Pizzeria. I'm definitely going to try their food tonight for dinner. And right down there is going to be the National Hall of Fame and Museum over there. So we'll see that after eating.
Look at those windows on that church.
Oh yeah, that's a pretty old church too. So our pizza had come in, and as you can see, it is huge. Literally mammoth-sized. So now I'm going to try myself a little sample here. That is good. That pizza, I'm gonna give that a 5 out of 5 there. That's definitely the bomb for New York pizzas. For New York pizzas. Like, if you ever wanted to come and visit New York and try some pizza, New York Pizzeria has the best you can get, especially for such a meat lover's pizza like this. So yeah, my judgment, approved. I should also mention that I got myself a chocolate silk cake slice for my afters. So I'm going to give my dessert
Here,
chaser.
do you want to figure out?
Sure. Give my little dessert chaser a little sampler here.
Yeah, her dress was just straight up a fur, and it was very obvious that it was a fur. And it was like translucent. It was certified that it was and she was not wearing anything.
Different.
And then
Very smooth and soft on the palate.
it's pretty. It was shocking.
That's a 4 out of 5 right there. Approved. We have just finished having our fill with the New York Pizzeria. We've got the box right here.
Oh,
And
that's a
now-
Methodist church. Those windows.
And now we're going to see what the museum looks like. The Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum. Baseball, souvenirs, and ice cream. 7th inning stretch.
Look, here's Mount Fuji.
Cooperstown bat. This town looks very nice.
Cooperstown Bat Company.
Cooperstown Bat Company.
A wax museum, heroes of baseball.
So that means we get to see wax figures of famous MLB players. Souvenir shop. Safe at home ballpark collectibles. Oh, we get to have
licensed stuff.
the Negro League jerseys.
Oh, I like that.
Well, getting jerseys of the...
Yastrzemski Sports. That's a very famous name. Played for the Boston Red Sox for about 25 years, I guess.
25 years. Hard to believe.
Right here.
Oh my God, this is it.
This is it.
The National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum.
Sid
Soon,
McGriff, Scott Rowland, the inductees for this year.
soon we shall be able to get in here tomorrow.
Here we go. Oh, look at this. MC Escher.
Infinite Variations, May 27th to September 4th.
Relativity, 1953. So that's 60 years old. Storytelling
70.
with photographs.
Huh, look at this.
Johnson.
F.R. Woods, since 1947. Baseball Town Motel. Apparently there's a motel here.
Where?
It says Baseball Town Motel. Or maybe that's just a sign.
Maybe. I don't know.
This here is a bookstore.
Big Poppy.
We Are the Ship, the story of Negro Baseball League.
Yes, sir.
All-Star,
Comeback season.
All-Star Baseball Crosswords. Derek Jeter's Ultimate Baseball Guide.
I don't think he necessarily deserved the Hall of Fame. Cool Papa Bell. Yeah, sure.
Cooperstown Veterans Club, the Veterans Committee. Kyle
Baseball meaning baseball hair don't care.
Funny. Or Kyle Schwarbombs, as opposed to Kyle Schwarber.
Look at the. Are those mugs or those parts of the bat?
They look like they are jugs.
Okay, you see this hat, Tuck? Come here. Okay, what is this hat?
That's the Yankees.
Okay.
Atlanta Braves.
Okay.
The New York Mets. Giants.
New York Giants. From the 50s, 40s.
They have various things here, like a 300 game chip set. And even some dolls of
The Aardvark. Haven't you ever seen
the
that?
Fanatic
That's their mascot.
for the Phillies. And look, they even have Mickey dressed as a Yankee.
Where Mickey?
Yeah.
He goes for the Yankees? I thought sure he was a Red Sox fan.
He loves New York, apparently. MLB Checkers. The Saturday Evening Post. Baseball collection.
And look at the little onesie Yankees.
Onesie Yankee, like for little
Little baby. Yeah.
little children.
Aaron Judge.
Trading cards.
Mike Trout. He used to play on the Travelers team.
Oh yeah, Mike Trout. And here's some helmets. Like the Pittsburgh Pirates right there.
Look at it.
And some trophies. Oh, including the LA Dodgers helmet too. Man, this street here is just so cool. It provokes feelings of nostalgia.
Ice cream shop's already closed.
Brain Freeze Shop.
We're out of South Shore.
A Cooperstown distillery. I find it hard to believe that I am here in this area here. Baseball's pastime definitely shows in the pastime of buildings as well. Maybe that makes no sense, but the point is that this is old stuff. And even the old stuff can be so cool to see.
We'll come back the other way.
Swing for the Fences. Love that name.
All the same signings.
Spend the night in Cooperstown, the Railroad Inn, walking distance from here. Cooperstown Bat Company. The Tin Bin Alley. Pizzeria and Sal's Restaurant. Pioneer Sports Cards. That's open.
Place that's blanked out.
Yeah, I don't know what it was.
Italian Cafe, Nicolette's. Watch out for the bathroom.
Danny's Main Street Market. Riverwood. This is so cool. Being here is like being on sacred ground. The place where baseball legends never die in immortality in the Hall of Fame. Wow, guys, that really was something, visiting Cooperstown, New York. Especially where the National Baseball Hall of Fame and Museum is at. That's exactly where we're going to be tomorrow, to see the best of the best that were enshrined there. That was basically the New York version of Disneyland in a way. Having everything just in the theme of baseball. Pretty much. So, have a good night, everybody, and I'll see you all tomorrow for the big day.